It was a tough loss tonight for the Phoenix Suns as they fell to the Memphis Grizzlies by a final score of 136-106 in the blowout loss tonight. A couple things to look at from tonight's game, as Ja Morant was just a tough player to deal with tonight, as he had 29 points at 11-20 shooting. He did a good job at the three-point line, going 5 of 8 from 3. He did a great job specifically on not blowing past the Suns on pick and roll action. The Suns dropped into coverage on the pick and roll, and Ja Morant would step back and eat him alive on wide open three-point attempts all night long. Desmond Bane also had a good game in his last game against the Suns. He didn't play great, but in this game, he bounced back in a mighty way, scoring 28 points, going 3 of 4 from 3. He was a tough guy to deal with all night long as well. Jaren Jackson dropped 18 of his own. Brandon Clark off the bench, 6 of 8 with 13 points for himself. The Grizzlies as a whole shot over 40% from 3, over 60% from the field, from the floor. Just got to credit head coach Taylor Jenkins. He had their team ready to play. And they were just a handful to deal with tonight. I actually thought the Suns started off the game really well in the first quarter. I thought they did a fantastic job of hitting their shots, driving to the rim, playing physical, playing good defense. I just think that as the game weighed on, that the talent margin and the three-point shooting just got the better of them, and it was tough. Mikal Bridges had a great game with 21 points on 8 of 16 shooting. He had two steals and a block. I thought he was really, really fantastic tonight. He was a great leader tonight on the floor. I thought DeAndre Ayton, for the most part on offense, played really well with 18 and 8 of 11. He got handled a little bit on the defensive end for the most part in that second half, but I just think that the Grizzlies just shot the ball from 3 really well tonight, and that really spilled well for the Suns. And the Suns, particularly in the third quarter, didn't do so well, as they finished the game with 15 total turnovers. And that's kind of been a problem for the last couple of games with the Suns, is the turnovers, and they got to get those cleaned up. I think they started off the game really, really well. It just didn't go their way in the second half, and the turnovers really blew the game wide open in that third quarter. So it's just another game to look at. But another key note from tonight's game is Josh Okogie left the game in the second quarter with a nose injury. I remember someone saying in the live feed or in the live game that he had a broken nose, or that the appearance is like maybe a broken nose. So we shall see from an MRI perspective tomorrow, see what the status is of him. But another player to go down for the Suns. Cam Johnson might be coming back in their next game against Brooklyn. We shall see. He's really, really close to returning, and the Suns desperately need all the help they can get right now to get healthy, as they continue to plummet in the Western Conference standings. And they got to get Cam Johnson, they got to get Devin Booker, they got to get Chris Paul, and they got to get Campaign back in a mighty way. There's nothing else to be said on other than that. They just got to get healthy. But until then, reporting from Phoenix, Arizona, I'm Franklin Miller with Burn City Sports.